talk about a crappy workplace. Anyway, I downed these trees last year. This one right here is the one that got hung up there, and I just left, and it eventually fell on its own. I downed these for logs, for milling lumber, but I need to get this firewood cut up for my brother-in-law, so I'm just going to go ahead and buck this up into firewood. I haven't cut enough firewood to really know how much to expect out of this, but it's about an 18-inch log up to about there. Then I'd say it's about 16 up to about here, then 14, smaller and smaller. So, but there should be a good amount of wood right here, and it's already right here, kind of on a level piece of ground. I mean, it dips off over there, but right here is pretty level, so it shouldn't be too bad to saw up into firewood, and there really ain't that many limbs, so we should be in pretty good shape here. I just have to watch where I'm stepping, kinda. I don't remember last year seeing all these cows over here by this pond, but I guess they do come over here, obviously, so we'll just have to work around them. Hey there. That's the bull. You don't bother me, I won't bother you, Tubby. Give me some steaks. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and fill the saw up with gas and oil. It's the first time I've had to put gas and oil in it. It came with a full tank of gas and oil. And it still hasn't ran out. It's getting pretty low, so I'm going to go ahead and top it off. But all that wood I cut and stacked up by the shed the other day, that was pretty much free, you know, free because the the gas and everything was already in there. But alright, so let's get started, I guess. I really like these flip up and turn style gas and oil caps. It makes it real easy instead of having, you know, wallowed out screwdriver slots in the top of it there. I always put about 3/4 of a tank of gas, and then fill the bar and chain oil up. That way there's no way that it could run without having bar and chain oil in it. Now, normally what they're supposed to run at is about 3/4 of a tank of oil gets used per tank of gas, but I go ahead and just fill up the gas tank about 3/4, maybe a little more full, and then go ahead and top the bar and chain oil completely off. That way it's kind of double protection that it will not run out of oil. It'll have to run out of gas first. Oh yeah, I put too much in, I'm guessing. That's nice. I don't have any rags with me. Oh well, I guess it's oil. Probably won't hurt anything. Now I haven't touched this chain up or anything yet. It's still sharp, so I'll probably buck a lot of this up and then go ahead and run a file across the teeth 2 or 3 times just to bring the edge back. Alright, let's see if I can do this without getting the saw pinched. I'm pretty good at that. Getting it pinched, that is. The cows decided it wasn't safe over here no more. Alrighty, time for everybody's favorite part, or at least mine. Now this wood, like I said, these trees were cut almost a year ago. But I mean, you know, they're still wet as can be. I mean, they're wet to the touch, so we'll see how this goes. Oak usually isn't, it's kind of counterintuitive, because you think of oak as being a super hard wood, which it is. I mean, it's hard, but usually it's relatively easy to split. So, we'll see though. I'm not going to say too much. Yeah. Alright, I've got a knot right over here on this side, so I'm going to take it, or at least try to take it kind of right beside that knot. The heart's kind of offset, but well. When you want it to split in a certain spot away from the heart, sometimes you got to whack at it a bit, but if you just keep hitting, you know, up here, down here, maybe a couple times in the middle, it'll eventually go the way you want it. So stringy. Well, I guess you've all seen me cut and split wood before, so I'll go ahead and stop showing this. And hard work, but it's good hard work. I'd rather be doing this than laying asphalt or something, which I've done before, but you know, I'll come back when I'm stacking it up down there. Alright, well, however many rounds that was, that's how much wood came out of it. That's about as much of a load as I want to carry on there, really. I don't want my compressor getting pinched. So, anyway, I guess I'll run this down there and stack it up and go ahead and run a file across the chainsaw teeth a couple times a piece, and we'll get back to it. Alright, so this stick and rock right here is set up at 10.5 feet. Now, as I said in the other video, a cord is 8 feet long by 4 foot tall by 4 foot wide. Now, with these being 18-inch sticks instead of 16-inch, it's going to be about 6 inches wider. So, and I'm only going to make it 3 feet tall. So at 3 feet tall, it needs to be 10.5 feet long. And so a full cord is 128 cubic feet. And if you go 10.5 feet long by 3 foot tall by 4 foot wide, it comes out to 126. So it's 2 cubic feet less than a full cord. But with the extra 6 inches wide on the width, that'll, I'm sure, more than make up for it. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue on stacking here. I'm not taking my time too much with making this stack real pretty, because I'm just stacking it up like this so that I can measure how much wood I've got. Once I've got enough, it's all going to my brother-in-law's house. So this stack will all have to be taken down and hauled over there and restacked again. So alrighty, well, whew, I guess we're getting there. Slowly but surely.